What have I done? What the hell was I thinking? X-Men issue 5, Into the Vault. Screenplay by Jonathan Hickman. Reconnaissance. While rescuing mutant children from the Orcus research facility, the X-Men inadvertently freed Serafina, a member of the Children of the Vault, a highly evolved and highly dangerous superpowered group developed via exposure to temporal acceleration. The X-Men have now tracked Serafina to Ecuador. Cyclops, Wolverine, Professor X, Armor, Storm, Darwin, Cinch, X-23, Serafina. Ecuador. Translated from the Spanish. What's this? Easy, girl. She looks half dead. Get her something to drink. Get her some water. No, just keep him from following me. I know that look. If I tell you I've tried to talk 1,000 men out of the mistake you're getting ready to make, I know I'm low. Is there any way I can convince you gentlemen to step aside and just let me catch the very bad girl? Didn't think so. Now, where did you go? Later. Snicked. Damn it. I'm too late. You there? I can hear you. Go ahead. Sorry, Slim. Serafina slipped into the vault before I could get to her. You want me to cut my way? No. That won't help the temporal problem. We need you back here. We'll have to think of another way in. Breach detected. Access by secondary threshold of the city. Scanning for contagion. Scan complete. Subject clean. Child identified. Class, Serafina. Level 2. Proceed to city, Serafina. The vault welcomes you. Later, Krakoa. Here's the thing you have to remember. Time flows differently inside the vault. The idea behind it is essentially the same as the world. That out here in the real world, time moves at its normal pace, but in there it's accelerated. The difference between the two is that the world is evolutionarily based. The vault, however, is something entirely different. Human adaptation along technological lines, not evolutionarily. Sounds like a problem in search of a solution. Listen to me, for this I cannot stress enough. The Children of the Vault represent the single greatest existential threat to mutantdom, and we know nothing about them, not really. So we're sending in a team inside, and we're asking the three of you to go. Darwin, we believe your adaptive powers make you uniquely prepared to evaluate both the atemporal environment and the children themselves. Thank you. Cinch, your ability to copy another mutant's power will act as a redundancy. Feels like an insult. It's also a second set of observational eyes for Darwin and the survival mechanisms of X-23, who, like Wolverine, actually, I'm Wolverine. You tell him, kiddo. Either way, you have the healing ability to withstand the initial temporal shear and live long enough to report back so we can understand what we're really up against. You have to tell them the rest. There are risks. Of course, Cerebro cannot penetrate the vault when it is closed, so we will not know if you've succeeded or failed, if you live or have died. You have to get in, get the information, and get out long enough for Cerebro to download you. If you don't, then the mission will have been for nothing. Exactly. How long are we going to be gone? Yeah, about that. We believe there are ways to sneak you in. But once you are in, we can't get proof of life or death. We can't resurrect you until the vault reopens. And the last time it opened, several thousand years passed inside. You know who they should send on this mission? Wolverine. Haven't you been paying attention, kiddo? They are. And I'd go, but I've got something pressing that can't wait. A couple thousand years, huh? You need to pack a pillow, Darwin. Actually, I don't need a pillow. My head can adapt to any contour that I meant for me. I'm a two-pillow guy, and this very much sounds like an overnighter. Can I count on you? Yes, you can count on me. All right, let's go be heroes. Medical report. Patient file 14. RE, post-resurrection analysis of Cinch Everett Thomas. Physiology. 1 week after rebirth, the patient appears to be in good health and excellent physical condition. Testing also indicates there doesn't appear to be a detrimental upper limit to what we are calling peak physical form. A review of Cinch's training sessions from his time at the Massachusetts Academy shows that he is now operating at a 4% increase in natural physical ability. The 5, it seems, are correcting, possibly unconsciously, the minor imperfections of each mutant they resurrect. Note, Cinch was one of the earliest resurrected mutants because it was believed that his powers could enable him to act as a substitute for any of the 5 who might need one. And while this proved to be the case, it was unknown at the time that resurrection isn't taxing for the 5 but restorative. Psychology. Unfortunately, while the patient appears to be physically fine, the same cannot be said for his psychological condition. I would stop short of saying Everett is in denial, but he is clearly putting on a brave face regarding his current situation. There is no escaping the fact that he looks around and sees a world that has changed in some ways that he doesn't fully comprehend. And while this is burdensome enough, to see other mutants who were once fellow students of his having changed and in some ways passed him by has proven to be incredibly difficult for him. So much so that I cannot currently recommend the further resurrection of similar mutants in Everett's situation unless a less harmful solution presents itself. Dr. Cecilia Reyes. Note, because of this experience, the idea of clustering mutants together from similar backgrounds and time periods was tested by resurrecting the mutant's skin ahead of his scheduled time to serve as a companion for Cinch. The success of this served to adapt our early resurrection protocols to better serve mutant society. Field download. Class, Serafina Level 2. Report for Child Pod 5600, Reconnaissance. Sangre, Pero, Serafina, Aguaja, Fuego. Primary analysis, mission failure. Secondary analysis, increased threat activity level of non-augmentation naturally occurring human population. Restore child, Sangre, Pero, Serafina, Aguja, Fuego. Ecuador, the vault. So how are we going to do it? Get inside? Yeah. Well, we don't have any idea why Serafina was outside the vault, but it has to be an anomaly of some sort. Because the children operate in packs and no other children seem to be active. So right now, we're assuming they remain in a growth cycle. We've learned in previous attempts to get in that during those periods, their defenses are automated by the Vault AI. They're dormant, but actively looking for a breach. So first, we're going to get their attention. After that, the automated defense should come online and will present as a threat. We'll give them a good show. Here they come. Make them feel it. But this will all be a distraction. As I said before, The real problem with breaking into the vault is the temporal shear. We are not built for crossing the threshold, which is why we're sending the three of you in. We think you are built for it. Forge has repurposed a few of the Orcus translocators we salvaged in South America, so you'll use that to get inside instead of cracking the door open. Because after all, the point is to get you inside without attracting their attention. After that, we'll back off slowly. Fake a retreat, withdraw to an area beyond the defense radius. Aye! Got her. Let's get out of here and let the vault defenses think they've done their job. Mission accomplished. We're clear. Are you okay? I'm fine. Just a little shook up. Don't worry about me. Did they get in? Yes. Last I saw them, they were at one of the vault doors. And then they weren't. So that's it. It's just that simple. We go there, draw their fire, and get inside. And once you're in, you get to work. Phase disturbance detected. Asymmetrical secondary threshold breach. Scanning for contagion. Scan complete. Contaminated. Subjects unidentified. Class unknown. Level unknown. Anomaly detected. Vault response incoming. Protect the city. Oh, fuck. Much later. How long? 3 months? 5 days? And some change? So, how long? Best guess, 537 years. And some change? Yes. My God, what have I done? The hell was I thinking? Fun X-Men themed sexy Halloween costume idea. Professor Sex. Fun band name idea. The Sexmen, featuring Professor Sex. I don't know. See you next time.